Hello, this is Paul Carlson, Director of Software Sales for Topcon Positioning Group. What we're going to look at in this session is laying out roadway features in magnet field. Now, this applies to things other than roadways, but that's where my focus is going to be today. Inside of Magnet Office, I've created a roadway, very straightforward, simple alignment, simple horizontal, simple vertical. But the template that I created is a little bit more complex. So we have divided median, multiple curbs, multiple lanes, sidewalks, so on and so forth. Now, a lot of times I'll see people that want to go lay this type of information out in the field, and the first response is, what we've always done is we lay our stake to points. So what we want to do is we want to take these lines and we want to create points every 25 feet or 50 feet. And that's absolutely acceptable to do. I would never say that you shouldn't do that. Sometimes that is the easiest or best approach to doing it. But what we want to focus on is taking advantage of the field technology that's available today. Now, there are multiple ways to do this and to handle this. I'm going to focus on moving from Magnet Office to Magnet Field. So what we'll do is we'll export this project as a Magnet Field version 7 project. In my case, you would select a version that's appropriate to you, and then tell it which things you're wanting to take. Do you want points, line work, DTMs, alignments, corridors, whatever you have. So in my case, I don't want the points. I'm not that interested in those. I do want the line work. I have one DTM, which is my design DTM. I will take that. I'll export my cross sections as well and my alignment. Okay, so this is one way I could go. Since I'm working on my PC, this is pretty straightforward. If I were actually doing this in the field, I would establish my connection to Magnet Enterprise and upload the job for Magnet Field and essentially accomplish the same thing. Inside of Magnet Field, I've located the file we just created, which is the road MJF file, and we'll go ahead and open. When we go to the map, we can see everything that was imported. There are all my surfaces. We can turn this information off or get this set however we want to see it. So now with the data inside of Magnet Field, we can go to stake. Now, again, we could have created points and done all of the point staking. We could also have said, you know what, I don't have an actual road data. Somebody didn't give me that in a land XML format or, in a magnet field job. I don't have it all. I have our lines. So I have the ability to do line and offset staking, telling it to advance me along that line every 50 feet or at whatever intervals I choose. But since I have the roadway data, I have the road staking capabilities. So I could come in and stake a road, for example. There's my main street. I'm going to tell it to do the horizontal endpoints. And you know what? Let's add the vertical high and low points as well. Okay, so we're going to start at station 0 and advance every 50 feet. And let's start staking. So here is my cross-section view. I can take this to a map view and see where we are in the map, on or off the center line. And then as I move closer, I can see where I need to go to get that. So that gives me that alignment. And again, if we did the line staking, it would look very similar. The advantage to the road data, though, is if I come back to this stake menu and tell it that what I'm interested in is the slope staking. I'm going to use my Main Street road. Okay, and now what do I want to do? Again, my interval starting at station 0, going every 50 feet, but now I can begin moving through the actual template. And so maybe I'm interested in the left or the center line on the right side. And now that's the point that I am staking to. Okay, so options when staking to either create the points or take advantage of the tools that are there and the capability within the field software to stake based on actual line work or intelligent data, roadway design data, for example. We would be happy to go into more detail with this. This is just a quick kind of thought for the month, if you will, that there are other options out there. Contact your Topcon reseller or one of us here at Topcon, and we're happy to discuss this further. We're happy to discuss this further and share additional information, additional ideas, additional options that you have that you may not be aware of.